Continuing on from the last video, we're now going to finish this first sketch and extrude it, and then add one more extrusion to this Earphone organizer. So the very first thing I want to do from here is I want to come up here just on this inside radius and draw a horizontal line. You can see there it says 90 degrees and it's snapping on yellow there. And click there, and you can see it automatically added that horizontal constraint instead of us actually selecting that after. From here I want to come down to roughly here. Again, I want, sorry, that was a vertical constraint. This one here will be a horizontal constraint. From here, select again, and that actually gave me perpendicular, so this to this is 90 degrees. Now then from here, I'm going to add a dimension to this line. 433. Now you can see it moved along this circle because I locked it onto those circles. And then I'm going to make this one here 23, like that. And then I can actually use a mirror command, so I can select this line with the mirror line. That's my mirror line. Apply that. I'll do it again. So I select this line. My mirror line is this center line. Apply. And it places it over there. So mirror is very handy. You can always draw half the object and then mirror it over to the other side. Now if we go back to my image, looks like I'm a little bit too close on these circles. So you can see I'm a bit too close down, so I might actually decrease that to 22, and you can see the other side changes also. I might try 21, 21.5, that'll do, and 31.5. There we go. So now we've got that there. Now I just need to add these little half rounds on either side. So I'm going to select circle. See, it locks on the center point of this line. And then I'm going to make this circle 5 millimeters. And do the same on the other side. Again, equal this one to this one. Therefore, if I ever want to change this, it changes both of them and saves me some time. I'm actually liking 6 now more. Now it did have the opposite here, so I'm going to do another circle here. Go 6. Actually, I don't need to press anything. I hope you guys remember why I'm not pressing anything. There we go, because we're going to make it an equal constraint and make them all the same. Now from here, I've added all of those in. The last thing I need to do, so I'm just missing this center cutout here. So we'll just add that in there. No, I don't need you at the moment. So add that last slot in, so I'm going to select rectangle, like that. Again, I'm going to make it symmetric, these two to that line. And again, select it again, make these two lines symmetric to that one, add a dimension into here, 20, add a dimension to here, leave it 6, and then I'm going to add a fillet. Now fillet is like sort of a half radius, so if that's 6 millimeters, that's the diameter, the fillet would be half of 6, so 3. Then I'm going to select this line and this line, this line and this line, so forth, and you can see there I made a nice slot. And I'm going to press escape. Okay, now I'm going to finish this sketch. I'm going to try and extrude. Now then, this is something that I wanted to demonstrate before. It's only selecting certain things within two closed circuits or two closed areas. So you can see that area there's closed, so I'll select that, but it doesn't actually select the area which I want. So I'm going to demonstrate how we can actually do that. So we need to actually close that. We need to edit our sketch again. So what we want is one big open section, for the shape we want to extrude. So we actually need to use this trim command. So for this shape here, we actually don't need the top of it. So I'm going to trim the top off and trim that line there. Now unfortunately when you trim, it often gets rid of constraints. So to prevent that, we can change this line to a construction line, and then just quickly draw two individual lines from here to here, and here to here. Then I'm going to trim again. I'm going to trim this, because we want that extrusion to go all the way around there and back in. Do the same to these ones. This one here, we actually want the external radius, so I'm going to trim that and that. Now again, you can see what it did, so I'm going to go Control Z, right click, change that to construction, trim again, and then draw in two separate lines from that point to that point. And you should be able to get quicker at this as you go. My hand is pretty much always on the escape key, ready to escape. So select the line, right click, try again, select the line, right click, construction. Then I'm going to go trim. I'm going to trim this side here, draw two lines from here to here, here to here. Now I over selected that one, just click that and drag. Or again, we can trim that. So we'll trim that one. There we go. The last one, so no, left click, right click, construction, two lines from here to there, from here to there, and then I'm going to trim that again. Oh, I did the wrong side, Control Z. So escape and Control Z are used quite frequently when you're drawing quickly. And there we have it. So we can see now this is all one open section which flows around. So here I can finish the sketch. I can extrude, and you can see straight away it selects the whole closed section with that interesting shape there. So we're going to extrude that, looking on the side, only 6mm. Enter. So there we have it. From here you can add fillets. Add fillets to the whole external. 2mm is probably a bit too much, so I'm going to make that 0.5 or maybe 1mm. And you can go around and add fillets to the whole surface to make it a little bit smoother and more ergonomic. That's the key word, ergonomic. You probably want to do both sides too. So hold Shift, hold your scroll button down, rotate it around. Holding my scroll button and dragging, which is called pan. And there we have it. Just forgot that one there and that one there. Double check before you finish. Check my other side. Looking good. I'll tick that. There we have it. Now, personally, if I look at that from the front view compared to the one I drew, I think some of the dimensions are a little bit off there. Maybe this can come out a little bit further, give this some more strength in here. It looks like there's not much surface area holding that. But in general, you guys get the idea of how to draw that. Now obviously you want to get the dimensions off your prototypes because they're the ones which you actually have tried in person. This tutorial here is just to demonstrate how to draw those dimensions in and some different techniques to use to draw it. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you finished both of those in the lesson. If not, you'll be able to finish it next lesson. Thank you very much.